So we've talked a little bit about the ways that you can get your money back. Whatever option that you choose, or if you hire us, we choose for you, you're going to have to do two things. You're going to have to prove that the money came from a legitimate source and that it had a legitimate intended use. Hi, I'm Jason Wapnick with Great Lakes Customs Law. I'm an attorney that helps people get money back from customs after they've had it seized. Now, of course, if you hire us, we're going to help you figure that out. But for the benefit of people who are maybe preparing their case or want to know what kinds of information they would need to present to customs, this video is for you. Customs in the notice of seizure letter will often put in some example types of documentation that they should provide. That could be anywhere from 2 to 5 years of employment history and income history. It could be documents relating to the sale of land if the money is from some land that was sold, or from money that was an inheritance from a family member. It might include court documents proving that you inherited the money. But most of the time our clients fit into a few categories. The main one is this is money from their earnings that they have decided to take with them either to the United States or on a vacation outside the United States. In such a case, typically I find that from our office, Customs will accept 2 years of income information. That's usually a tax return, a federal tax return, or a W-2 that shows how much you've earned in the past year. Okay, so for each year, each of the past 2 years, you would provide either one of those two documents. If you don't file taxes, you may have a big problem. If you don't file your taxes accurately, you may have even a bigger problem. In either case, your case would greatly benefit from giving us a call and talking about the particulars of your case to find out what your chances are and what the best approach might be to get the money back. Now, the other type of documentation, if the money was withdrawn from a bank account, would be bank statements. Bank statements typically should show a withdrawal of the money in the recent past in either one lump sum or several large transactions, and then go backwards in time retroactively for anywhere from 6 months to 2 years, depending on what port the money was seized at. Okay? Each port is going to require slightly different documentation, and some ports are more strict and some ports are more lenient. So knowing what port your case is being processed through is really going to determine how you respond in any given case. The other type of documentation that you might need is if the money was received from other people. For example, if you received money from family or friends as a gift, or you're taking money to another country on behalf of somebody else, those people will very likely need to be involved. You're going to need the same types of proof from them as if the money was your own. You're going to need their income information, their bank statements, their tax returns, and that kind of information. But in addition, you might need a sworn statement or an affidavit from them that verifies the details of how they gave that money to you. These are all things that we help our clients with in the process of preparing their petition in most cases that's filed with Customs to get the money back. So if you have a seizure case and you're wondering about exactly what kind of documentation you need, or you're at a loss as to how you're going to prove where the money came from or what it was going to be used for, give us a call. You can also make use of the materials on our website at greatlakescustomslaw.com, and we'll be happy to walk you through your case and let you know what we think your chances are and some things you might do to improve your chances of getting the money back.